perfect crisp on the outside of these banana fritters with that creamy, almost custard-like centre. Vietnamese style banana fritters. Hey guys, Jeremy Pang here from School of Wok, London's premier Asian cookery school. It's Wok Wednesday, we're deep frying in a wok. How could it be any better? This is so easy, it's a Vietnamese street food dessert, really. I've got some plain flour here. I'm gonna make up the batter and some corn flour or corn starch if you're across the pond, and a little bit of baking powder. And that'll give it a nice sort of fluffy, crispy texture. Some sugar, not too much, but enough to sort of caramelize the batter a little, give it a bit of color. And a pinch of salt. And then we're gonna start to get this batter together just with some cold water. I'm going to show you the texture of the batter right now, just so you know sort of what consistency I want to get to. This is too thick. You're kind of looking for a sort of thick crepe mixture. I think I'm about there now. Let's have a look. There we go. Nice, dripping consistency. Got some black sesame seeds for a bit of crunch and colour. Quantities wise of flour, I had about 200 grams of plain flour, 100 grams of corn flour, and about 300 mils of water. Now out in Southeast Asia, you have this sort of mini bananas, baby bananas. Ours are a little bit bigger, so I'm just gonna cut roughly down the middle and then just in half. Pop those straight into the batter. And this is one of those snacks that you can get not just in Vietnam but in Thailand and quite a lot of Southeast Asian countries, just on the streets. If you're ever sort of hungry for a little bit of a sweet treat, it is absolutely delicious. Now I've used cornstarch or corn flour in this for ease and accessibility, but in Southeast Asia you get this really fine rice flour, which is very readily available. If you're going to use rice flour instead of cornstarch, then you just need a little bit more, so I'd say about 150 to 200 grams of rice flour to plain flour. And you can see now, just coat all those bananas and then we're ready to fry. I've got my wok full of oil. I've got a thick based wok here, cast iron, so that it sort of retains its heat. And that's fizzing straight away with my wooden chopstick, so I know I'm at a good heat. Just carefully lay each piece in. And that baking powder will give it that lovely sort of almost fluffy batter texture. And like with anything when you're deep frying, don't overfill your wok. If you need to do it in a couple of batches, go for it. What happens if you overfill your wok with ingredients when you're deep frying is the oil just cools down way too quickly. And if you've got cold oil, then you're not deep frying. What you can do though, if you're double frying things like this and you're frying in batches, is that on the first fry, you take these out to rest and let them drain. Right, on second fry, I've whacked the heat right up to a high heat, and I want it really sort of fizzing immediately on these chopsticks. So hopefully we get crispy or crispier and a nice little bit of added colour to the batter. And when you can smell the banana sort of caramelizing, or the sugar from the banana caramelizing, and you've got this lovely golden brown batter, those are done. Just be careful on that second fry because it can spit quite heavily. Woo! Like that. So as simple as that. 1, 2 fries. We've got a quick, delicious, sweet street food dessert. I mean, you can see why banana fritters are internationally so loved. Easy cooking, really, really tasty food. If you like this type of food, you want to learn more, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ding, and hit that notification bell, and you can learn some more.